Today I'm going to show you how you can change the Bluetooth IC, which is also known as the power IC of a Bluetooth speaker, without expensive working tools. Just your candle and your soldering iron. You are good to go. Welcome to my new video. This is a Bluetooth speaker brought to me by a customer, and the customer complained that the Bluetooth is not turning on. So I asked the customer some questions, and the customer complained that the Bluetooth speaker, they were using it, and all of a sudden it ceased, and then it stopped coming on. So I've investigated the Bluetooth. As you can see, it's showing only the light, but on the LCD there's no light there. You can see there's no light there. It's only the bulb that are on the PCB that are showing light. So this is the Bluetooth IC. This is a Bluetooth IC. You can see it. That is the Bluetooth IC. So it is not actually functioning. That is why it's not bringing any power to the LCD. You can see. You can see the light is coming on the bulbs, but it's not bringing any light. So I'm going to switch it off. I'm going to switch it off. So now we are going to dive straight into the work. We're going to dive straight. So first thing I want to check physical damage on the PCB. But the only physical damage I can see here is only this on the ground. You can see it's only that too, and that one is just on the ground, so it's not affecting anything. And looking at the back side of the PCB, I'm checking on it, and as I can see, there's no physical damage. There's no physical damage as I can see. It's only this one. It's only this. The only physical damage I can see is only this one that connects from the speaker IC. That is the sound IC. Because this Bluetooth speaker, I have 3 sound ICs. So this one is only the physical damage I can see, but that does not concern the power line. So I'm tracing the issue, and there's no idea any other physical damage. So I'm highly convinced, and I know that this fault is actually from the Bluetooth IC, or the power IC, because this IC controls both the Bluetooth and also the power section, because it's the IC that distributes the power down to the sound IC and the rest of the components on the PCB. So this is the donor board I'm going to remove the IC from, as you can see. So this Bluetooth IC, I'm going to change it for you. I'm going to change it, and I want you to learn from it. Please watch this video to the end. I'm going to change it without using expensive equipment. Just only candle, okay, and soldering iron I'm going to use to replace it. Okay. So now this is these are the 2 panels you can see. So this is the LCD. I'm going to make it straight, and this is the donor board. This is the PCB I'm going to remove the IC from. So this IC I'm going to remove is working. Yeah, it's working, but this PCB I'm holding like this is working. So I'm going to use it as my donor board to remove the Bluetooth IC from. There's the Bluetooth IC over there. You can see. So now I want to get my chemical. Let me clean the IC before removing it. Let me clean it from all dirt before removing it from the PCB. So now let me return back the remaining one to the container and keep it aside. So you can see this is a faulty IC. This is a faulty IC, as you can see. So let's jump straight into the work. Let's jump straight into the work without wasting any time. Okay, you can see I've straightened the screen so that it doesn't get affected with the fire. So this is the donor board. So now I'm getting my candle right away so that we can go straight into the work. So I'm putting my fire now. I'm putting my fire. You can see that the height is not enough, so let me put something underneath so that the height will be enough. So if you don't have heavy equipment, you can actually use this method to do work. Okay, don't use an excuse of heavy equipment not to do some work. So I'm using this one to teach you out there. If you don't have equipment, if you don't have tools, you can use this to do a very professional work for your customers. Okay, so now I'm going to remove the IC from the donor board now. You can see. Let me use it now. Let me remove the IC now. So this is it. You can see it. So when you are removing it, don't allow the IC to be directly on the fire. Let there be some gap. Only the heat from the fire is what you need. Only the heat from the fire is what you need. So I'm not using the back of the panel because of the memory sitting and those buttons there. I don't want to damage them. That's why I'm placing the IC directly on the heat of the fire. So place it. Don't allow the IC to be on the fire, but let it be. Let there be some distance. Okay. So let's wait a little. I'll soon be done. I'll soon be done. I'll soon be done. All right. Okay. I'll soon be done. I'll soon be done. So you have to be careful. I've removed it. I've successfully removed the IC. You can see there's no dark spot anywhere. You can see the damage. The PCB is not burnt in any way. So this is our IC. Let me keep it on the ground so that it will be cold a little. So now let's go straight to our main PCB. I want you to apply a paste, soldering paste, before removing it. Ensure you apply your soldering paste before removing it so that it can help you with ease. This thing remover. So it's going to help you a lot. Okay, so make sure you apply your soldering paste. Apply your soldering paste, like as you are seeing. So now let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It seems the breeze is disturbing me, so now I'm going to drop it on the ground. Let me off the candle first. I'm going to off the candle. So now the reason why I'm doing this is that I want to prepare this IC I removed. I want to make sure there is no shorting on it. I want to make sure there's no shorting. Let me prepare it so that the moment I remove the other one, I'll quickly put this one on that PCB. Okay, so I'm going to place it on this. So now let me zoom it. I'm going to zoom it for you to see it well. You can see it. So you can see that there are some shorting. That is, some of the legs are bridged together. So I'm going to separate them before we remove the other one and mount it immediately. So now watch carefully. Let's do this together. Okay, you can see I want to make sure none of the legs are connecting each other. Okay, I want to make sure it is pure, it is free. All of them are free from each other. Okay, so you can see. So engineers, take your time when you are doing this kind of work. Take your time and do it. My dear technicians, take your time. Okay, be careful, be gentle with it. Be gentle with it. You can see I'm almost done. I will soon be done. I'm almost done. Okay, you can see I'm almost done. I want to make sure none of the legs are bridging with each other. Okay, as you can see, I'm almost done. I will soon be done. I will soon be done. Okay, so I'm preparing it now. I'm almost done. All right, so please take your time and do it. You can do this. Okay, I'm think I'm done. I'm done. You can see it. None of the legs are connecting each other anymore. You can see they are now free. So now you can see. So now I want to clean the paste on it so that I can check the location. Okay, you can see. Can you see it clearly? Let me clean it again. Let me clean it again for you to see it well. Okay, let me clean it again. Can you see? Can you see the position now? You can see the sitting. Okay, can you see it? So that you know how you can position it on the main PCB. So you can see it. That is how you can see this is the sitting of the other one. So when you are removing an IC, ensure you know the angle it is correctly placed before you remove the faulty one. Okay, make sure you know the particular angle it is positioned before you remove the faulty one from the PCB, so that you know how you can correctly place it. Okay, so now let's go. I'll put on my fire. So let's go right away. Let's go. So now I'm applying my fire now, my heat. So let's work it together. Let's work it together. All right, let's work it together. Don't allow the flame to touch the panel. Let there be some distance. I've almost removed it. Wow, I've removed it. So now I've removed the IC. So when you remove it, make sure there's no bridging on the PCB. So as you can see, there's no bridging. That's why I'm putting this one directly. So if there's any bridging, don't put it directly. Make sure you separate them before you put it. But for this one I'm doing, there's no bridging, there's no shorting. None of the legs are shorting. So you can see I've placed it correctly. So now let me take it back to the heat, to the fire, so that it can melt and solder to the PCB back again. Okay, so let's wait a little. I will soon be done. My dear technicians, please take your time to do this. I will soon be done. All right, I will soon be done. I will soon be done. Okay, you can see. You might be wondering why am I using my picker to touch it. I'm using my picker to touch it so that the legs can completely fix together accordingly, so that one part won't be connected and the other part will not be connected. So I'm done. So now you can see I'm done. I'm done. You can see. You can see. This is the one we changed. Let's keep it aside. So now let's wait a little. Let it cool. So now let's wait a little. So now it has cooled. You can see. So now I want to brush it. Let me clean it up with my chemical. Let me clean it up with my chemical. Let me brush it. Let me brush it up. Let me brush it up. You can see. Not too much. Just little. You can see I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So now you can see. You can see I've cleaned it. You can see that I position it very well. So you can see. So now I want to straighten the LCD. Let me straighten it now. In fact, let me leave it. Let me test it first. Okay. So now, let me test. Let me test. Let me test. Let me test it. You can see, since the switch is broken, I use my picker to on it. So you can see, wow, boom, it is working. You can see we did a great work. You can see it is working. You can see it is working. It is working. My dear technicians, can you see? It looks like magic. It is working. Let's get the speaker and test it. Let's get the speaker. So now let me adjust my camera. So now let's connect the speaker and test it. You can see. Let's connect the speakers and then test it. So be careful. Connect it perfectly. All right. Connect it perfectly. So now so let me switch it on now. You can see. Can you hear the sound? Can you hear the sound? Okay. If in case you can't hear the sound, let me connect. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone so that I want to connect it and play a sound for you so that you can hear and know that yes, it is truly working. So let me connect my phone through the Bluetooth and then test it with the sound. So please wait patiently. I will soon be done. I've connected it. So I want to play a sound because of YouTube copyright. Let me just look for a sound that is not copyrighted. So let me look for a sound. Let's see, background sound. Let's look for a background sound. You can see we are done. Let me search for a background sound. I've gotten one. Can you see? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you see the movement on the speaker? Can you see that the speaker is talking? Can you see? Can you see, my dear technicians? You can see that it is working. So when the work is brought to you, please take your time, troubleshoot, ask some necessary questions from your customers. Ask the person that brought the phone or the Bluetooth speaker. Ask them questions, okay, so that you can know how you troubleshoot the device and know where to start from. Okay, please take your time, troubleshoot, do your work very well so that they can come back again next time. So before I couple the Bluetooth speaker, I'm still testing it. You can see it's bringing light. So now this is the IC, the one we changed. You can see it. Can you see? You can see there's still a paste on it. You can see this is a 41. You can see this is a 40 IC that we changed from it. Can you see? So thanks for watching and see you again in my next video. Bye bye for now.